Mark Armstrong and Eric Dixon with Coach. Let's start with an opening statement.
Yeah, I was just really proud of the way our guys came out defensively. I think we, probably more than any game this year came out, set the tone, and I thought we kept it up for the full 40 minutes. I think that's what we got to continue to do. I think we've been getting better defensively. And this, I think when we play like that defensively, it just gives us a chance each time out.
This was the Big East tournament today. Is TJ available, or is it a couple of this timeline looking like?
It's been a really quick turn. It's a day-to-day thing, so we'll have an update as we go.
You expect to possibly be available Saturday?
Definitely a possibility.
Did you get a feeling during the game that their bad shots were equaling your good shots? You were turning their bad shots into good shots? And did you tell your guys to continue to do that? When they came down quick, no touch shots, bad shots, you guys made them pay. Is that something that you were really stressing, or is that just how you play basketball?
Yeah, obviously, if we get stops, we can get out and transition a little bit, and kick, move the ball in transition. So, I think we did what we wanted to do defensively. I thought that was a catalyst for us for the entire game.
When you subbed Justin out the other game, you gave a pretty loud round of applause for him. How good was he today?
I thought he was really good. We all know. I think Justin has been great. For the last 6 or 7 games defensively. You look what he's done. I think he really keeps us together. He's tough. He can guard literally anybody. And then, I don't know why. I'm definitely never surprised when he makes shots. So, but yeah, what he's done defensively over the last couple of games has been really special.
And how important was Eric's physicality today?
No, I thought it was great. Those two guys are, there's no secret that those two guys are our leaders. And when they bring it like that defensively, again, it gives us a chance.
Teaching moment for Mark there, but behind the back pass, he didn't like it too much. And it seemed like nothing needed to be said when you subbed him out right afterwards. Is that one of those?
I don't even remember the play you're talking about. Which play was that?
Mark, do you remember the play?
No, we'll play.
Okay, never mind.
The behind the back pass to Brendan on the fast break?
Oh, yeah.
He went out of bounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wasn't, you were taking him out no matter what on that play?
Yeah, we were subs. So.
Kyle, how encouraging is it for you guys to play like this, especially in the first half? You don't have TJ, you don't have Jordan. Georgetown, obviously, they're looking for any win they can get. For you to come out and play that way.
For us, we literally, every player that we put in the game, we have the utmost confidence in. You can look up and down our roster. I think every player has been a starter at this level and has contributed to big-time basketball. That's our entire roster. So we have the utmost confidence that anyone who goes in can execute our game plan.
And you couldn't get out there fast enough to grab Justin. you ran all the way out there, all the way to pull Justin out of there. It's just kind of a...
Yeah, honestly, I had my back turned. I didn't know what went on at all. And then I turned around, I saw a scuffle, so I went out there to make sure nothing happened. Going back and watching it seemed like just two guys being physical and just getting caught up a little bit. I didn't see much after that.
I know you don't want guys to fight or anything like that, but that was a really hard foul on Tyler. And so just to see your guys standing up for teammates, how important is that for the culture you're trying to create here, is just that togetherness and standing up for each other?
Yeah, we look at it like a next play mentality. We're obviously, our guys, they've been grinding together for a while. They're a really tight knit bunch. For us, we want to just keep it on the court basketball. I think they all stand up for each other.
Yeah, TJ said after the game, after the Saturday night game, he didn't really think there was going to be any. You guys would be able to flush it fast the way this team's kind of mentality is. How did you see Sunday's film session, if you guys had any, Monday's practice, the response after kind of getting thumped on the road to come back here and have this kind of what were the last couple of days like for you guys?
Listen, for us, we truly try to go to a next play, next day, next practice, next game mentality. It's something that we always talk about. I think our guys do a great job. Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted. I think we had some moments in that game, some teachable moments also. Some good moments, I should say, and then some teachable moments also when we wanted to get better. any way we could over those last couple of days, and that's going to be the same thing we're going to do over these next couple of days before we head on the road.
Eric, I know you're kind of a quiet leader in some ways, but anything extra you had to say to kind of help you guys turn the page from Saturday night, or is it everybody at this point of the year is kind of on the same page?
No, like I always say, this staff does a great job of just treating every game the same way. No game is bigger than the next, and our next game is always our championship game. So I think we just approached this game with that same mentality, and it worked out for us.
Coach, their backline defense has been porous all year.
I'm sorry.
Their backline defense has been porous all year. How did you decide to attack it?
You said, I'm sorry.
Their backline defense, that defense has been porous all year. I mean, did you come in saying we're going to exploit that, and how so?
I mean, we did what we do. We obviously Eric is is one of our main threats always. So we always look to get him the ball. I thought he just made great decisions in there. He shared the ball, attacked at times, and when he's playing like that, it makes it tough.
Mark, you were part of a strong defense against Jaden Epps. You and others held him to 6 points all on free throws. What was the game plan going in against a scorer as close as him?
Jaden is a great player, so we just wanted to come out and really make him feel us. So we had to come out and set the tone and really come out and just play harder and more together.
Dixon, talk about your dad. What has he meant to your game, your life? Besides being your father, but talk about your relationship with your father.
He's everything for me. He's super supportive. He's a teacher to me. And he's super supportive of me at all times. Believes in me when I don't believe in myself. So to have somebody like that in my corner is obviously super beneficial.
Thank you.
Eric, how good did it feel to, after a tough shooting game against UConn, how good did it feel to have threes go in not only for you but for your entire team?
Yeah, we shoot thousands of shots as a team every week. So when shots go in, we're not surprised. But we pride ourselves on defending and rebounding. So when shots don't go in, we're not wavered by it. At the end of the day, we got to play defense and rebound no matter what's going on.
Does your head feel okay?
Yeah, typical season scoring score. We're 28-9, 29 games in, so just typical season stuff.
Kyle, you kind of set up a really key 3-game stretch here where you've got Providence, Seton Hall, Creighton, 3 games that could determine your NCAA tournament future. What does it mean to go into that with a win and go into that with some momentum?
Yeah, it's great. It's great going in that knowing that this last game, I think we're getting better. In terms of all the expectations, I get it, and I think I'd be lying. All our guys would be lying if you don't hear it because you guys ask us, right? So it's hard to not. It's hard to not, to go not be in your mind at times. But I think this team has done a great job of just kind of canceling the noise and just focusing on the task at hand. None of that stuff is going to matter. Once you get in that 94 by 50 feet, like we always talk about, we're going to have to go out there and play harder than our opponent for 40 minutes. Then that's true for the rest of the season. All those things and what ifs, etc. I know it's cool to talk about. I know people continue to talk about it, but for us, we got to lock in the task at hand.
Mark, how do you do that as a player? I'm sure you guys hear it even more on social media and whatnot. And coaches said that every game, like, hey, we're just trying to get better, we're trying to get better. It sounds kind of cliche-ish, but you guys are getting better. So how do you block all that out? The noise and the NCAA bubble and all that stuff?
Just staying within each other, playing for each other, and also just coming out, like I said, it's our next day, and really just coming into practice trying to get better that day and then the next day. And like you said, it sounds cliche, but that's what we have to do. Because if you pay attention to that stuff, then you're going to get blinded by everything else. But we just got to stay within each other and play together.
What are you doing that's allowing you to get better, or how are you getting better?
Just coming every day and working hard, to prepare myself for anything that's coming my way.
Kyle, how good did it feel to give Dooley some minutes on his birthday?
That was awesome. I gotta give, I'm about to say Ryan, Chris a lot of credit there. It's his last Pavilion game, and I asked him, hey, would you rather finish on the court or off? And he said, I want to get Dooley in. So You know, that's I mean, he's just an unbelievable person, man. He's you know, play, not play. He gives it up for his teammates. He had multiple times he could have taken shots. He made extra passes, and then you know, for him to say that at the end was pretty special. He's just an unbelievable person, great ambassador for our program.
Would you rather Toolsy take that shot rather than take a shot clock violation?
I mean, that's what he decides to do. I think, you know, so.
Coach, you had 19 assists. I think that ties the season high. Obviously, shooting 52% helps, but how much of it is the shot, just the ball going in, versus the ball movement leading to good shots that allow the ball to go in?
Yeah, I think our guys did a great job sharing the ball. Yeah, I thought the ball movement, the ball was great. You know, I think these two guys, especially, you know, making plays. Him on the perimeter, him in the post. You know, they blitzed early. He made, I think, almost every right decision. Same here when he drove. So when you got guys like this making decisions, it puts you in a pretty good spot.
Almost meaning the one backwards pass you didn't like.
What's that?
Almost meaning you didn't like the one behind the back pass.
I don't remember that one, but. Yeah.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.